Hi, I'm Mike, the two-lane traveler, bringing you another road trip in video. Today we're exploring Wytheville, Virginia, a little town in southwest Virginia that packs in more history and charm than most cities 10 times its size. And Wytheville gives us a lot to talk about. Scenic byways, historic walking loops, a first lady with a fascinating story, an iconic giant pencil, and even a fiberglass pioneer who looks like he stepped straight out of the 1960s roadside attraction catalog. So buckle up, because there's a lot to discover in Wytheville, and some of it might surprise you. Wytheville sits at the crossroads of Wythe County in southwest Virginia. It's named after George Wythe, not just a signer of the Declaration of Independence, but one of the country's great legal minds. In fact, he taught both Thomas Jefferson and James Monroe. Not bad for a namesake. Today, Wytheville has a population of about 8,000 people. Small enough to feel friendly, big enough that you don't have to ask if there's somewhere to eat. Yes, there is. One of the best ways to get to know Wytheville is by walking it. The town has created a collection of themed walking tours that are incredibly well done. I'm going to show the routes on screen and then take you along with images from each loop. The West Main Street Walking Loop. West Main Street shows off some of the town's classic commercial architecture, storefronts from the early 1900s that still anchor the heart of downtown. Courthouse Loop. The Courthouse Loop focuses on Wytheville's civic core, including the courthouse itself, surrounded by many early 20th century homes and former law offices. East Main Street Walking Loop. East Main gives you Victorian homes, craftsman bungalows, and a variety of houses built during Wytheville's boom years. Some of these places look like they're straight from a historic postcard, because in some cases they are. The Sacred Places Loop. Wytheville has a surprisingly rich religious history. This loop takes you past churches representing different eras and denominations, some dating back before the Civil War, along with several houses. the Withers Road, Washington Street, and First Street loop. This loop winds through residential neighborhoods where you'll see a mix of architectural styles, many of them built for Wytheville's business owners and professionals during the late 1800s and early 1900s. The African American History Loop. This might be the most meaningful walk of all. The African American History Loop highlights schools, churches, community centers, and neighborhoods that tell the story of African American life in Wytheville from Reconstruction through the Civil Rights era. It's an important part of the town's identity, and walking this loop helps preserve and share those stories. The Wytheville Convention and Visitors Bureau is one of the nicest local visitor centers I've ever been in. Seriously, these folks are proud of their town, and it shows. I walked out with enough brochures to wallpaper a small guest room. Wytheville's Millwald Theatre opened in 1928 as a grand movie palace, and it's recently been restored and reopened as a performing arts venue. The neon marquee alone is worth stopping for, especially at night when it glows like the 1930s never left. And yes, the rumor you've heard is true. Wytheville is home to a big pencil, a really big pencil. This 30-foot masterpiece hangs above the sidewalk and has become one of the town's most photographed icons. It's big, it's quirky, it's perfect. Like cities all across Virginia, Wytheville has its own Loveworks sign. They're all different, and Wytheville's version is decorated with Appalachian-style patterns. Of course, I grabbed a photo or two, or 5. One of Wytheville's most fascinating stories belongs to Edith Bolling Wilson, First Lady and second wife of President Woodrow Wilson. She was born and raised right here in a family home above a downtown storefront. Edith became First Lady during World War I, and after President Wilson suffered a devastating stroke, she played a much larger role in the administration than most First Ladies of the era. Some historians even call her the first woman to run the federal government. Others prefer the softer term, steward of the presidency. Either way, her influence was significant, and it began right here in Wytheville. The museum does a wonderful job telling her story. The first floor displays are great, and although the upstairs rooms are still unrestored, they give you a real sense of the home's layout and the Wilson family's life above the store. A short walk down Main Street takes you to a unique 100-foot-long mural that is part of Wytheville's Downtown Heritage Walk. The mural depicts the life of First Lady Edith Bolling Wilson from Wytheville to the White House, offering a visual journey through her impactful life. Be sure not to miss it when you visit. If you're a fan of roadside giants, and if you're watching this channel, odds are pretty good, you'll appreciate Wytheville's standing pioneer. He's not a classic muffler man, but he's definitely a cousin in the Fiberglass family. You'll find him at the Deer Trail Park and Campground, staring off into the distance like he's waiting for the frontier to come back. A short drive north of town is the Big Walker Mountain Scenic Byway, a 16-mile stretch of switchbacks, overlooks, and mountain views. Well, normally there are mountain views. When I was there, Mother Nature decided I needed to work on my imagination. Even without the skyline, though, the drive is worth it. And up at the Big Walker Lookout, you'll find the iconic country store and observation tower that's been drawing travelers since 1947. On a clear day, you can see 5 states. But on a cloudy day, you can see, well, clouds. For dinner, I stopped at the 1776 restaurant, known for its historic charm and excellent food. The restaurant stands in Old Town and is quite unique. This is one of those places where the portions, the service, and the atmosphere all come together just right. Before we wrap up, let's take a drive down Main Street. This is the path of historic US 11, a highway that stretches from New Orleans all the way to the Canadian border in New York. Long before it was US 11, it was part of the Lee Highway, one of America's early auto trails. The Lee Highway stretched coast to coast from Washington, D.C. to San Diego. So when you drive through Wytheville today, you're traveling one of the great historic routes of America, lined with diners, shops, theaters, and landmarks that have welcomed travelers for over a century. Wytheville might not be the biggest dot on the map, but it's a town with character, history, and a whole lot to discover. From scenic drives to walking tours, from First Lady history to giant pencils, it has a way of surprising you in all the best ways. If you enjoyed this visit to another unique small town, please give it a like, drop a comment, and consider subscribing to follow me on more two-lane adventures across America. Thanks for traveling with me, and I'll see you down the road.